Right before I got on here, I just had a sneeze fit. Like, what? But we got coffee. Maybe the AC need to be turned off. I don't know. Hold on. See, here I go again. Oh, let's see if my allergy medicine in here. I'm supposed to take my allergy medicine every day, not as needed. Good morning, Bear College, Lovey, Nola. What up, though, everybody? No whining. I can't complain. I can't be on here complaining. If I'm tired, guess what? I volunteered for this job. I volunteered to work these extra hours. I chose this. So we can't be in here whining. We can't be in here whining. Oh, what we gonna talk about? Hmm. I don't know. I had my notes. I don't know. I think in my laptop bag back there. Oh, I be forgetting what I was gonna talk about. That's why I have to take notes. Y'all, let's have this cup of coffee together. Hold on, come on. It ain't but 9 people in here, but come on, let's sip. Come on. Y'all ever take that first sip of coffee and feel like on Little Mermaid when she finally got her voice back from that lady and the thing dropped and it said oh, oh. You already working, Nola? I supposed to be already working too. I'm supposed to already be working. Dang. Oh wait, is that it? No. It was something I saw. Okay, so I can't even remember. My mind be going blank like that sometimes. Hey, Latanya, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm supposed to be going home. I have a I have an 8:30 appointment in the morning to get my oil changed in Valdosta. Okay, so y'all know that's like 3.5, 4 hours away, but the dealership be 3.5 hours. And but I'm exhausted, and I have to be. I got to be back home Sunday because I got to do hair Sunday. So I got to thinking about it. Like I'm so tired, and I'm like, I just need me like, oh, that's that. I just need me like a little. I need some rest. Like my house is like disarray. I come home and try to clean up. You get home 8:30 at night and try to do some little here, little there. And I'm just like when I wake up in the morning, I just feel like I'm in a fog. Yeah. So yesterday I felt like I never woke up. No, I felt like I was just I was just in the matrix yesterday. And I'm like, I need to get some rest because then what happened, like your body is shut down, right? So then I got to thinking about it. So I go to the dealership to get my oil changes because they're free. You paid for them when you bought your car, put it like that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm tired. And I scheduled it for this weekend because I was under the impression that King started school next week because his mama gave me a date, right? I think I probably already told y'all this, but So I ordered, his school clothes, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take him his school clothes, and then I take him to go buy school shoes. But school don't start till like the end of the month for him, right? So end of August. So I was like, I have time, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, Melissa, the money you gonna spend in gas and doing shit in Valdosta, you can pay to get your oil changed. Not like I'm gonna be spending that much gas money, but just about. So I don't think I'm gonna go because I just want to come home and like get it together. Sometimes you gotta think about it. Be like, do that make sense? It wasn't gonna make sense. Uh-uh. How? Hey Donald, how you doing? You say it's warm in North Carolina. Hey, make it make sense. Baby, they say heat wave could set records today in New York, Philadelphia, and Washington. Here's what to know. You know what's interesting? What birthday was that? I think it was Deja's. Oh, excuse me. 16th or 17th? No, because 16. I think it was Deja's 16th birthday. Child, I can't remember. But when we went to New York, that was my only time, first time, only time ever going to New York, and they said that same thing. That it was record breaking heat. So that'd have been 6 years, 6 years ago. Oh, y'all know what I wanted to talk about? I just thought about. I see it's some thing on the no story in the news. It say marijuana is too strong now. That's what I wanted to talk about, and I don't have that much time now. Not marijuana being too strong, but okay. So hold on. Oops, warming. What? Wait. Was in AK last week, and the weather was beautiful. But anywho, those are the video, y'all. So this is the thing. This is what I was trying to talk about, right? Hold on. So y'all know my little thing kind of rigged up here. So Gorilla got arrested in Georgia for drug possession, right? It was marijuana, right? But did they say controlled substance in? But either way, okay. Well, how I had initially felt at first was, this is where I asked myself, okay, so Glorilla, does she live in St. Louis or she's in Memphis? So I don't know the marijuana laws in Memphis, but you know, so in St. Louis, if you it doesn't matter if you live in a state where it's legal, right? And you go to another state. So for instance, so if Glorilla recreation is legal, exactly. But that's what I'm trying to figure out. Where does she live? But the thing about it, the argument that I want to give, like she's been in trouble before, but no, she was in trouble for DUI. It was a DUI the last in Georgia, the last time. But this is my question. So how do you know? So if you go somewhere and so okay, boom, I leave St. Louis, I drive over to Georgia, and it's not legal in Georgia. How do you know? How do you know where it's legal? Because I don't know where it's legal and not legal at. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I know it's not legal in Georgia. I live here, but that's my argument, right? Because you get. I don't know. It's one of these situations where I feel like it's a catch-22. Like you used to ride around with your package on you because you bought it. You went like you stopped at the damn 7-Eleven and bought you some. And then you drive somewhere and it was like, oh, you don't supposed to have that. You know, I don't know. Like I don't understand it. I don't know how that supposed to be happening. You know, like if what kind of regulations are in place for those type of situations to where it's like, okay, so right here we DC. So if it's legal there, and then you go. I don't know if it is in New York, right? If you go over to New York, and they know, especially like if you okay, like a Snoop Dogg type situation. If California and Georgia's right, so it's like, okay, hey, it's legal over here. Oh, it's Snoop Dogg. We gonna pull him up. We know he got something on him. We know he holding. You get what I'm saying? You take the chance. This was wild though. I just feel like that ain't right. That ain't right. Hey, Passion. On the news, they said it was in Atlanta. They said it was Chabu by where the hell? Tell me. Tell me so I can tell my boss. But I heard that even like if it's legal, like your job had the right to be like, surprise, hello, no. Mills say, okay, I have a medical license for a state that accepts medical license, but I live in a state where it's not legal. Right. So I don't know. It's just one of those things. You take the chance. That is true, Jasmine. That is true. Good morning to her. She should be carrying it. Okay, Nola. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, so like, okay, so y'all, maybe somebody watching and interested in how do you find it? Like you go somewhere and you be like, okay, where is recreational drug use legal? No, recreational marijuana, not drugs. Recreational marijuana use legal. Is it like a particular website that say go here, 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 here? But see, you have like a card. So then maybe see, and that's the thing, and then that's the other thing. So if you have a prescription for medicinal use, so if you got pulled over, right? If you got pulled over, as long as you got your freedom papers, as long as you got your freedom papers, you good, right? Notice it. Google it. Sometimes when you be googling stuff, they be lying. Just like some Mills just said that it's legal in Georgia. I'm trying to figure out where. It's always the motherfucker got to come in here and mess it up for somebody. Good, googly move. Then make me do all this extra work. Oh, but it's legal in St. Louis. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, so you know that kind of thing right there. I'm like, man, leave people alone. Leave people alone. Leave people alone. Man. You know every state. Okay, that's what okay, I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna figure that out this weekend. I want to know every state that it's legal in. It happened to your sister in DC. But what do you mean? Because I thought it was legal in DC. Hold on, time out. I thought it was legal in DC. Mills say in Canada. Okay, yeah. I was like, I went to a dispensary in DC, and I'm telling you, like, I just felt like I just thought that was the coolest shit ever in life to walk in somewhere. I just wanted to do that. I just wanted to walk in somewhere and be like, um, yeah, like order like, can I get Newport 100s in a box and let me get a single short um sativa um on a scale of 1 to 5, how high I'm gonna be a level 2. Yeah. Cause I, as long as you got your card. Hey, Daphne, you went to a dispensary in Canada and Alaska last week. What's up, DG? Okay, so yeah, that's the thing, and I'm like, man, I hate that for people. It's just interesting how people there are actually people like locked up for like weed. Let me tell you, like I would be hemming and hawing and kicking and screaming if I was locked up right now for some possession, like marijuana possessions, because I'm like, wait a minute, like this shit legal somewhere. And you know what I be telling people? I be reminding people there was a time when tobacco, remember? You used to not be able to buy that was illegal. Yeah. So then everybody forgot that like tobacco was bad for you when the world said, go ahead, just tax the shit out of them cigarettes. Put a warning label on them after a while. The dispenser got the gas. We waking and baking over here this morning. Yes, this the Wake and Bake series this morning. Yes, and is right. DG Hooch too. Yes, my favorite dispensaries are in Vegas. See, I forgot. Yeah. Okay, so DC was medical before, but now they are recreation. Okay, I went to dispensary in Canada. Yeah, so I don't know. That was just one of the things I wanted to talk about when I saw like Glorilla was arrested. Then what she did they gave out? Wasn't it like a $22,000 bond? Like, come on, Georgia, stall her out, stall out, baby. Y'all be wanting money for everything, man. Whew. And let me tell you though, what's funny is that I went to that dispensary that time in DC. The time I went to dispensary, right? But I was too scared, so I didn't. I mean, I didn't even put it in my bag to bring back home. I just wanted to buy it. I don't think they had it wasn't like a single, it was like a little pack or something. Trump Trump said he was releasing everyone with you talking about with the possession. No, look, I believe that girl. I believe that. I believe that, baby. Baby, you can order a Mary Jane like on DoorDash. Whew. Oh, yeah. It be craziness like that. Oh, as a matter of fact, let me see. I gotta check one more thing. Another issue. Y'all know I gotta, cause a word on the curb is that my boo, he settled out of court, but I hadn't seen anything about it. Hold on. Court. Okay, never mind. I thought that. Oh wait. I'm confused because didn't it say? Oh, the trial is scheduled for October 2026. I thought maybe they had changed it. I thought, see, that's why. So you have to check this stuff out for yourself. Cause I was like, somebody said somebody he settled with the victim. Okay. Whew. Oh, they had delivered in DC. It cost a little boy though. Tree. Okay. Renee, what's up? Good morning. Something else. I don't go to this place. I still have my plug, sissy. She said, you. But you know what, Daphne? Now, if you have a trustworthy plug, I feel you. But I don't trust people. Yeah, like I just couldn't just randomly just like, oh yeah, I got the because it'll be times I'm just keeping the bug. Back in the day, like we go out of town and it's like we in the club. You just ask somebody, be like, hey, like I can get back then you actually got like a dime bag for real for a dime, and and boom, you get it. You ain't you didn't think about that you was gonna roll that up and not go and hit it and your eyes gonna close and not open back up. And that's why I was like, and I think it's weird that people want to be like the hottest marijuana seller ever, that they put extra stuff on it for people to get. Why? Come on. But yeah, so I'm too scary in this point in this day and time in my life. Yeah, you had to search for the plug. Yeah, but I was never scared. Mm-mm. Make sure I spoke to everybody. Okay. Yeah, you had to search for the plug. Yeah, Can I get you alone? Can I get you alone? There are too many unscrupulous people out there, and so right. That's the thing. No, let me like, child, no, baby, you hit a random person. But, child, then you got to pray about it while you hitting it. Baby, not the sandbox friend. Not the sandbox, friend. Yeah, but it was, but you know, DG back in the day, it wasn't even hard. And it wasn't legal. It wasn't legal. It wasn't even hard. You just be like, baby, all you gotta do is be on the dance floor dancing. You catch a little whip, be like, you got some more of that? In Atlanta, it was always a guy walking in the gas station. Right. Yes, always. But that was something very interesting to me, to where it's like, because if you just always used to ride around with your ish because it's legal where you from, and we ain't talking about like Britney silly ass getting on a plane going somewhere like that. Did she, you know what I'm saying? But um, oh, my car so nasty, it don't make no sense. But yeah, like you just should know. I mean, just how would you know? Like, I'd be like, oh, I didn't know I was in Georgia. That was the end he delivers. He takes care of all my senior clients. They're too shy to go to this. Really? Girl, I'm telling you, I go in the dispensary or order just like I'm getting me a, like I told you, I used to, well, but when I started smoking, I was smoking camels. So, like, can I get me camel menthol silver, please? No, not that one. No, no, that green one right there. Yeah. Yeah, can I, yeah, like, okay, can I get me, yeah, organic road, sativa level 2. Baby, I don't know, ain't no, I don't think it's no such thing as no levels to the shit, but I'm just, hey, boss, what's up? Hey, stranger. Yes, honey. I was so happy about that. I was like, I just felt like it was a moment. And then, wait a minute, and then came out the dispensary and lit that shit up. It felt awkward. I couldn't. I caught myself like, okay, I'm just gonna walk around and like smoke. And it just felt weird. So I had to put it out. Cause I was just like, oh no, like, cause they had said you just can't do it around government buildings. So I'm like, I'm not from here. I don't know. I don't go because if you go too much. Oh, really? Daphne, I learned something new. So what is considered too much? Baby, I ain't know they took your little permit from you. Oh, okay, yeah. The plug all the air they did. What? Baby, it be a catch 22 to all this shit. You don't like being, yeah, but see, that's why I say you gotta get a level 2. Gotta get a level. No, no, but oh, child. So if it ain't looking no, girl. I told y'all about that time my silly ass was sitting there and I got so high. Oh Lord, I was in college. I remember what the sofa looked like and everything. And I was just kept rolling around on that couch. And I said, D, can you please take me to the emergency room? I gotta go to the hospital. I gotta go to the hospital. He was like, why? I said, I don't know, I'm just so high. I just gotta go to the hospital. Child, I had a window rolling around on the floor, and man, he was so mad at me. Man, I had some good times with that man. Hi. Talking about going to the hospital. I'm talking about like even the next morning, like I was embarrassed for myself that I even did that shit. Like that was crazy. Crazy word. That's here in Illinois. I don't know about what happens in other states. Okay. And can't have too much. Well, see, I be thinking it over. Baby, let me tell you. Man, I'm talking about sitting there trying, but I remember what was happening. I mean, I knew how I got to that point because you know how you there, and it's just like back then it's just like a rotation, and it's like, and I always, and now like as I got older, that was dumb because it's like, what's the point for me? I want to be. What's the point if you got 4 people? Why everybody got to light one up? Why we passing it? Then just smoke your own. You get what I'm saying? It's dumb. Like you just got this rotation, and the rotation don't never stop. And I'm seeing you trying to act like them, and I'm knowing I don't do that, baby. Yeah, and then want to go to the emergency room like a nutso. Police had it. Shout out on the phone for a little too much. More they have to worry about. I heard a couple of them say it. It's too much more they have to worry about. What you mean? Then you thinking it's easy, cause I don't know. Like, no, it will hit me immediately. That was just dumb. Trying to do what other people doing. Like, oh yeah, I'm with it. And I'm gonna tell you, for some reason, I know I don't remember everybody that was at the house that night, but I do remember one of the people that was there. It was one of Dusty's little high school friends. And matter of fact, he was in the military at that time. And and baby, and I'll never forget, he had, and this might have been what really was sending me to the emergency room. He was drinking Christian Brothers. And then another one was drinking E&J, but I don't remember who that, but he drank Christian Brothers. This shit was nasty. And I was drinking it. I was drinking it. Yeah, Daphne, never want to be that. Why? That's what I don't get. Why be that high? You can't enjoy it. I don't know. That's why it's like it's silly to me. When people want to roll like a fatty like this, and it's like, why? Just get where you trying to go and just put it out. Like that's stupid. But that's other people. But when I had that experience, y'all, and I want y'all to know, let me say this one more time. I'm talking about a long time ago experience that I had. I don't want nobody to be taking this shit and running with it like it was just yesterday that I said I need to go to the damn emergency room. Okay? No. Yes, but yeah, I'm getting ready to get up off of here. I was just asking that question because of what happened to Glorilla and everything, and I was like, yeah, like we really need to know. But like you say, so Nola's we got to Google. So I'm gonna try to put it together, and I'll put it on my community wall where I can figure out what states it's legal in and let people know. Be like, girl, before you hit that line, you better hurry up, better swallow that. You better swallow, better throw it out the window. I don't know. But see, and then that's another thing. This is what people be messing up. Why you gotta ride around in the car and do it? But I guess it don't matter. Like you can smoke your Newports in the car. Yeah, they did let her go though, Vons. They let her go. She had a bond. It's just the fact that I'm like, if you come from a place where it's legal and then you have it on, you be like, look, I got my freedom papers. Renee said, I remember when I did it. Never again, girl. I'm telling you, I was in there. Man, I remember I told Deja about that story. I said, girl, yeah, yeah. But y'all, it's Friday. Y'all have a great day. Let me give you some words of encouragement. Let me give you some words of encouragement. If you don't get it right today, you got opportunity tomorrow. If you open your eyes tomorrow, you got the opportunity tomorrow. So don't stress yourself out about it today. Do what you can do. As long as you're just doing the best at what you're doing, that's all you can do. The best. Yeah. Yeah, Bonds, it's called freedom papers. Yeah, if it's medicinal, you got a prescription paper, them your freedom papers. So yeah, y'all have a great day, be great in it, and until next time.